everybody. It's Mike Hopper here with Sell for 1%. I'm with the Sell for 1% team. We have broker Dave Barlow.
Hello, Michael.
We have Jason Barlow. And we got Jamie Barlow, who is providing us our house of the week this week. Jamie, what you got for us?
Built in 1889 at 73 East Broad Street. Today we are talking about the W.H. Jones Mansion.
Nice.
This grand house shows the brilliance of Victorian architecture and has a keen sense of space. There's not any shoebox closets as you see in a lot of 1900s houses. They actually used all the space they could, and no cramped rooms. So original cost of the building was $11,250.
You can't even build a garage for that today.
No, it's good.
So what is that adjusted for inflation? What is that today?
$800 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's a really cool looking house.
And it probably took like maybe 7-8 months to build back then. In today's world, it'd take like 4 years.
Well,
What year was it built, Jamie?
1889.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, a couple horses and a little bit of elbow grease. They threw it up for $11,000. The original owners ran a goods store and had the mansion built to specifications based on another that they had seen here in Ohio. So William H. Jones lived there until 1923. As is the way with these super mansions in Columbus, Ohio. Since then, it has had many use cases, from a base for a charity to a dental office, also used as a doctor's office, and a furniture company used the space. So its current use is as an educational building.
Okay.
There was some controversy with it on one known occasion regarding a building they were trying to put in there. It was set to be demolished and made way for a Long John Silver's.
Wow. Let's tear it down.
Which has now been demolished.
Yeah, right.
Right. So the Long John Silver restaurant was usurped by the local neighborhood association, though.
Good.
And they
No
had it
hush
listed
puppies.
as, yeah. They came to an agreement. They had it listed as a historic building. Is how they got around the Long John Silver takeover.
Okay.
So the home is an example of Queen Anne style architecture with a corner turret, which is just what you see in a lot of these older houses, the kind of column room that goes up the side. Third story ballroom and a carriage house in the rear.
Wow.
I've always been fascinated by like the different styles of architecture. So I'm glad you said that, because I was curious what this was, just because it looks really cool from the front.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the corner turret with a spire type roof. I always think those look really cool.
Birds and spiders are pretty awesome, but the carriage house is sweet. Those are really cool when you see those ones on like an Old Town East and stuff.
Who puts the ballroom on the third story, though, is my question.
Well, there's actually one good buddy Hamilton Financial owns in Arlington, and their third story ballroom they use for business meetings and things like that. It's pretty cool.
Interesting.
That's cool. Yeah, for
Okay.
you can do weddings and stuff. That'd be cool.
Right. The foundation is high ashlar stone. Roof is slate. The main body of the building is made of red pressed brick.
Man, it's crazy if they still built houses like this. I mean, I don't know all about the stone foundation stuff, but the slate roofs that last for 100 years, and I mean, I've always loved the brick house, so.
Yes, it is
That
truly magnificent creation.
yeah, that brick look just stands the test of time. You know,
Yeah.
it looked good back in 1890, looks good in 2023.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't have to continuously paint it too. So, I mean, the thought process there behind, annual maintenance of your property, it's nice to have a brick home.
Well, one of the things
so
you guys, I'm sure that you've seen over there on Livingston Avenue, all these houses over there were built in the 1920s, 1930s. And then Columbus Public Library throws up this ugly building that looks like it's out of Star Wars.
The modern, yeah, like
It
shapes
makes no
of
sense to me why you would do that. You know, like me as an architect, I would want to try to find a style that fits the neighborhood. Not because I'm the world's greatest architect, and that's why I like buildings, you know, with this mansion, you know, that it's been there for 130 years.
it still looks good.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, how cool would it be? Oh, come on over. We're going to have a ball in our own ballroom.
Yeah, in our brick mansion.
And oh, by the way, park your horses out back at the carriage house. Very cool. So is that all your information there?
I thought you were
You
wrapping it up right there.
Okay. A lot of those houses, the carriage houses, they turned into like apartments and things like that for the kids. So I always thought that was kind of neat.
The carriage houses, you know, when they're done really well, they're awesome.
Yeah.
And then I did the math. It says that $11,000 back then in 1880s is $250,000 today. So kind of hurts a little bit to think that your house of Pulte is twice as much. You don't get the brick, you don't get the slate, you don't get the ballroom,
Or the carriage house, or the
That's a pretty cool house. It is.
It is.
Yeah. The 11,000 doesn't really translate into today's dollars.
Not in our market, no.
Well, I thought we were going to go down the conspiracy line that, wow, you know, we should be on the gold standard.
Well, the conspiracy line would be that those bricks might have been made from earthwork mounds by Native Americans in Ohio. I learned that a lot of the bricks that built downtown Columbus were actually pulled out of the mounds, and the bricks were made from that. So you had to research that brick type, Jamie, and see if that was sourced from earthworks. But there's a chance that mansion or some of these houses you're walking into are made from the mounds that were built here by the Native Americans. I mean, some of the history is super cool in our area, and especially in Ohio with the Native Americans and the lineage. And so it's not always what meets the eye. I mean, I'm glad that Long John Silver's didn't go in. As much as I love a good Long John Silver / AW combo drive-through,
Yeah.
it's much better to keep the history and the bricks and the natural stuff that we put together here.
Yeah, God bless the Historical Society for stepping in and classifying that as a historical home. So very cool. All right, Jay Marinsky. Well, thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Have a good one, guys.